Jide Iyaniwura, a passenger on Airpeace inaugural flight from Gatwick to Lagos, who is also knowledgeable in airport operations, has explained how the British government is introducing subtle obstacles to frustrate Airpeace out of the London route. Recall that last week Airpeace commenced its Lagos-London flight, which has seen foreign carriers such as British Airways, Virgin, and other airlines slash prices on the routes. Okay, recall that last week, okay, Iyaniwura, who has originally planned on traveling with British Airways, decided to support Airpeace by buying Airpeace tickets to experience the airline's inaugural flight. According to this passenger, the pre-boarding operation felt like the airport authorities and operations are designed to look as if Airpeace is inefficient. He said ground operations are largely out of the hands of airline operators and are solely in the hands of the airport authorities, and in this case the Gatwick Airport and the third-party baggage handling company. The passengers, who narrated his experience via YouTube channel, said when he arrived at the airport at 7:30 a.m. there was no sign that pointed to passengers the direction where Airpeace was checking in, which was wrong and for him signaled the first alarm bell. Airpeace was also put at the back of a corner somewhere. This was the second alarm bell. Thirdly, the check-in desk where Airpeace was and the belt that moved the luggage from the check-in operator to the baggage handlers was not working for an inaugural flight of an air operator. These are things you expect the airport authorities to have worked closely with the airlines operators to make sure they were seamless. They gave their assurances but failed. As an outsider, if you stood there, you would think Airpeace is not efficient. I noticed the number of desks made available for people to check in were limited. Worse was that the staff they had behind those desks were novice and kept asking one another what to do at every point in time, Yaniwura said. He said he had some hand luggages he decided to check in but was given conflicting amounts to pay. He said, I bought a small suitcase for my things and decided to have a third baggage check, which was supposed to cost $150 to check in. Airpeace gave me a ticket of $150 to go and pay at the desk of the third-party luggage operators. When I got there, they said it was £170, and I asked them how they can translate $150 to £170. A lady stepped forward and introduced herself to me as an executive director of Airpeace. She offered to pay the difference, and I refused. I saw the third-party company trying to frustrate the efforts of Airpeace. The lady introduced herself as a Nnenna Oyema. I found she was the daughter of the chairman of Airpeace. She was very professional and kind, and she knows the job. When it comes to customer service and operations, she did the right thing and did everything by the books. I also met Toyin Olajide, COO of Airpeace. These ladies did all they could to make the flight operate on time. I saw how they had planned to frustrate those efforts. It was the night before the check-in that they communicated to Airpeace that they were changing the check-in desk. They changed it from a fully operational one to one that didn't even have an operational conveyor belt, the passenger said. He recalled that Arik, Medview, and Bayview had tried the London route before and they were frustrated and closed shop. He said the foreign airlines and British government do not want the Lagos-London route to succeed for a Nigerian airline operator because the route is very lucrative. It is a 6-hour flight. When compared to London-New York, it is about £350 to £400 for economy and £800 for premium. For London to Lagos, the minimum is about £800 to £900 for low season. High season, it costs almost £3,000. and premium about £3,500. British Airways and Virgin were the only airlines doing direct flights from Lagos to London before Airpeace joined. The British government will do everything within their power to truncate the efforts of any Nigerian carrier trying to break into the market. It is a government to government fight. If it is a British government versus the Nigerian government fight, Yaniwura said. He called on the government of Nigeria to support Airpeace by fighting aeropolitics on the route and reciprocate action against the success of Airpeace on the routes. You see? Oh, wow, wickedness. I think I heard from Alem Oyema by himself that the politics is so dirty. It's so dirty and dangerous when it comes to airline. He said it. I heard him saying it on Arise TV, and I was like, really, like seriously. And these people will pretend as if everything is fine. They will pretend that everything is good, as if they know how to do things in an appropriate manner. Oh, wow. After Dr. Yema reveals his ordeal of 7 years of wait and frustration he undergo just not to allow Airpeace to operate London Lagos route, I expect governor to start the deal with British Airways and Virgin Atlantic. First and foremost, they should stop them from jocketing Abuja, Port Harcourt, and other key airports to pick passengers before coming to Lagos to finally depart for London. It is absolutely rubbish and it has to stop. Federal government should order reciprocating treatment given to Airpeace in London. The fit do, and when Buhari was there, no be so Dubai or what is it called? Yes, now they were turning Nigeria to. They couldn't do nothing, and that was when they came up with this Air Nigeria. And meanwhile, they wanted to down when they wanted to use it to see. It's just unfortunate. They don't care in as much they themselves. All those government they are talking about, in as much there's a money from crude oil, all the taxes that people are paying, they share it among themselves. In as much they have private jets, they are okay. They don't care. That is the problem. That is the problem with them. It's unfortunate. I am not surprised. The British are very crafty. It is only their interest first and nothing matters to them. If I were Tinubu government, I would make sure that British Airways is treated the way Airpeace is treated in London. It should be fire for fire. I know that now they know that the CEO is from the Igbo tribe in Nigeria. They will do worse. Their inclination to dominate and frustrate nations never stops. Do you know that British Airways fought Virgin when it tried to start its flight too? British Airways is a demonic and soulless entity run by unscrupulous fellows. There was no way they didn't try to frustrate Virgin, but Virgin stood its ground. Airpeace will have to learn from Virgin. It may be Nigeria government frustrating Airpeace. If they argue me, let them prove me wrong. Well, Abi, since the CEO na Igbo man, what an insecure tribe. Be reasonable for once now. Nice write-up, Keyamu. Hope you are there. What did I do? This is terrible. They are fighting for their country, and we are fighting against our country. Let us keep pretending we don't know what is going on. Action speaks louder than words. Thank God Kiyamu is there. Nice article. The only error is the government to government fight mentioned. It is actually both government fighting against the people. Then what is Kiyamu doing? He should take British Airways and Virgin checking into a kiosk outside. Okay, Nigerian government should stand up for the equal rights of Nigerians. They never fight for you, but yeah, now another place now they won't go fight for you. Forget it. The man will succeed. Though Allen Oyema will succeed. He fought by himself to where he is now. So he will fight them to finish and defeat them.